I'm Charles Tillman.
Miguel Reyes is the definition of a Chicago Bears superfan. And the 14-year-old has signs of his fandom everywhere from his backyard man cave to his dog Hester.
I think it's amazing that I got this stuff and I get to show it off.
Less than a year and a half ago, one of the Bears' biggest fans learned he was in for the biggest fight of his life.
Well, we knew that something was wrong when he shot up off the couch, saying his brain was exploding, and we rushed him to the hospital.
On June 19th, 2014, Miguel was diagnosed with an aggressive form of glioblastoma, a cancerous tumor growing rapidly while it targets his brain.
I had already prepared myself for the worst. I just didn't realize how bad the worst would be.
I felt like God told me something. Like, he told me that this is your battle to fight.
18 months later, Miguel is still going through treatment.
It's just been tough. Like, sometimes I just don't want to get out of bed.
At first, the battle seemed unbearable, until one of his teachers, who he now affectionately calls Aunt Peg, came up with the idea of naming the tumor.
I think that it's easier if you have a mountain to climb, that you know what it's all about.
Within minutes, the young Bears fan thought of the name of one of Chicago's biggest arch rivals.
I called it Aaron Rodgers.
I know he looks at Aaron Rodgers as being the biggest, the best.
Aaron Rodgers, our MVP.
And honestly, that's the fight he was going to have to go against. The biggest and hardest fight of his life.
Naming the tumor after the Green Bay Packers MVP quarterback is giving the kid they call Mighty Miguel even more reason to keep pushing.
I said to myself that you're gonna fight no matter what.
Miguel's powerful story made it all the way from Elkhart, Indiana to Chicago. And the Bears are repaying one of their biggest fans by hooking him up with lower-level seats to their home opener and a chance to go on the field before the game.
This is what I'm wearing.
Which just happens to be against Rodgers and the Packers.
I was just like, can you believe this? Can you believe this? And he's like...
We just hate the Packers. Like, man, they're garbage. Rotten cheese and all that, man.
Whether the Bears win or lose this weekend won't matter much to Miguel's mom, because her son's ongoing fight against cancer is much bigger than any football game.
I don't think it ever ends for a mother that they don't worry about their child being sick. But it'll be a relief for him, because I don't think he will be thinking about it.
Miguel, on the other hand, is predicting a win for the Bears over the Packers. He's also predicting a win for Mighty Miguel over Aaron Rodgers.
I feel like I'm gonna defeat this. I tell myself, you're gonna fight every day, no matter what. Every single second, and no backing down.